Alright, what's up everybody, it's Kami and it's another late night ASMR style video. Yeah, it's late again. I got sidetracked. I'm recording this before going to bed and shit, but you know what I'm talking about today? Because we've been talking about so many things on Kamimas, which thank you guys for all the support. We are at 1,800 subscribers now, so thank you guys so much for that. So great, but you know, we're on day 8 of Kamimas, day 7, day 9, 6. What day am I at? I gotta check because I don't know what day this is. It's day 7. I don't know why I said day 8 or day 9. I got the days confused, but hey, you know what we're talking about today? Things that I dislike. And to start things off, before I play the intro, if you guys live out in the middle of nowhere or some shit, you guys don't have to deal with this, right? I live in middle of a town, and it's really populated, and there's a lot of people everywhere, and a lot of people go to all the different schools, and you know what I gotta deal with sometimes in school? I'm really tired when I walk in and there's loud black girls screaming and being really loud and obnoxious and just talking their asses off. And if you guys are surrounded by white people in a quiet place, you guys don't gotta deal with this, but we have loud, noisy black girls in the morning. It's terrible. Alright, so yeah, I don't like noisy black girls in the morning. Seriously though, like real talk, they get so annoying and so under your skin. It's like I'm just trying to sit down and eat breakfast in the cafeteria, and then there's like 3 or 4 black girls, like they just like walk in and they're being super loud and obnoxious, and they're like yelling at the top of their lungs, and it's like, shut up. Like, to have a normal conversation, you don't gotta scream all your shit and all your business every 2 seconds. Like, I don't want to know, okay? I'm not interested. Don't gotta tell me this shit. Stupid debates over power scaling when the answer is clear. It's like, you guys will say some shit, right? And we'll have like a debate about, characters being strong and, who can beat who, right? That stuff is cool. But then there's somebody that'll be like, hey, can this ant beat like Dio? And it's just like, well, it's an ant. I understand, sometimes it's like, oh, for the joke and shit, right? But when the answer is clear and it's like really obvious, it's just like, don't say that shit. It's like what people... I also really hate this when people ask a question and they answer their own question. It's like, well, why did you ask that? And they're just like, well, I don't know. I guess I already knew. And it's like, yeah, you did. I don't know why you wanted to ask me that, but you already knew. People stealing your food. You ever just leave something in the fridge and you are like, yo, I'm gonna eat this later. Don't touch it, and then it's not there in the fridge anymore. Or you're at school and you're like, hey, you like pull out candy or whatever, and you put that shit on the lunch table. And like you get up for a second, and like go grab a napkin or something, and you come back and then like somebody just ran out the room with your candy, and your boys are laughing and shit, and like they're all eating your candy, and you're just like, hey, that nigga stole my candy. And it was just one of your boys that stole your candy, and you don't get your candy no more. People that ask for gum, niggas be asking you for gum and shit like on a constant. Like you pull out a pack of gum and everybody in the class is all of a sudden your friend. Everybody's interested in you. They'll be like, yo, what's up, Isaac? Yo, you got a piece of gum, bro? Yo, you gotta give me some gum, bro? Yo, you gonna give me some gum? You gonna give me some gum? Random people to ask you for $1. Now, if it's like my boy, right? And he's like, yo, like my nigga, you got $1? Can I borrow $1? Some shit, And I'll be like, yeah, I got you, right? And I'll spare my boy $1, right? But then there's those people that ask you for $1 that you don't know, and they're just random, and it's like, I don't know you, my nigga. Like, back up. I'm not giving you $1. Or there will be those guys that ask you for $1 so they can get out on the bus home, but then they're wearing a Gucci belt. It's like, you spent all your money on that belt, which is really nice. It's a nice belt and all, but here you are asking me for $1 so you can get back on the bus home. Like, get your priorities straight, bro. You're wearing a Gucci belt and you're asking me for $1 so you can go home? What? What? Nigga, what? You crazy. Part 2. Ultimate Cars videos. Ultimate Cars. Joseph Joestar. People that repeat the same joke every 5 seconds, right? There will always be that one kid that'll say like a joke over and over and over, and he'll be like laughing his ass off, and he'll swear it's so funny, and like nobody else gets the joke or nobody else laughs. And it's not to be mean or anything. Sometimes I'll be feeling bad because I'll be like, damn, like nobody got his jokes. I give him a little pity laugh, and I'll be like, ah ha ha, for a couple seconds, and then he'll start laughing with me, right? And then he'll be like, oh, I'm glad you get it, even though I don't understand the joke at all. But it'll just be people that repeat the same joke like over and over every 5 seconds. I know sometimes I repeat myself, but that's just for point of emphasis in videos. But I'm talking about people that just say the same joke over and over. Like they'll be like, konodio.xd, and 5 minutes later we're talking about Star Wars, and he'll be like, konodio.xd. And 5 minutes later, we playing basketball on the court, and somebody makes a 3-pointer, and he's like, konodio.xd. And it's not funny. It's just like, my nigga, shut up. People that blast music in public, right? So let's say you're like, on the bus, going home, And then there's that one kid that's like blasting his music on his phone and it's like really loud, and you tell him to like lower it or stop, and everybody gets irritated and annoyed at him, but he keeps playing it. Or you're like at the park like playing basketball or some shit. There's that one random kid that's like sitting on the bench and he's just blasting music, and it's like nobody asked you to blast music. He'll be blasting music and it's like not even some good shit. Like it'll be something whack. Like if it was like a good song that everybody can, you know, throw down to right quick, you know, we'll be playing ball and we'll be, you know, jamming out and shit. But nah, it'll be some whack shit. It's like, what gave you the right idea to sit here and blast music in public, my dude? Who told you that was okay? Seriously, who told you that was okay? Who told you? Who told you? Staying up late because I keep getting distracted at shit. It's like I want to go to bed, but I keep getting distracted. It's like, oh, somebody texted me. Oh, somebody started messaging me. Oh, look, somebody's tweeting. Oh, look, the timeline is lit. Oh, look, I want to play some video games. Oh, look, everybody's in the Discord. I need to go edit, but then I don't edit because I should be sitting here editing, and instead I keep getting distracted, and it's really late, and I need to go to bed. It's okay right now. I need help. And the last thing I wrote down on this list, because it's really late and I'm extremely tired and I wanted to make this a quick short video. Beelzebub's boss fight in Devil Survivor 1. Now, if you guys know me, if you guys follow me on Twitter and stuff, you guys have talked to me for a while. You guys know I really like Shin Megami Tensei, right? It's one of my favorite RPG series. And I really like Devil Survivor 1. It's a great game. It's fun, it's challenging, and it's, you know, overall just really good. The narrative is really nice, the music is nice, the characters are cool. I like it, right? But then you get to like Friday in the game, and there's this annoying ass, irritating ass, giant fly, bug, beetle, demon thing. Not even a beetle, he's a giant fly. And he's the king of the flies, right? He's Beelzebub. And you're doing this boss fight, and this nigga is like, alright, so I'm gonna put little insect larvae onto all of your characters and overwrite their demons so they can't act, and I'm gonna make you slower, and I'm gonna like give you a bunch of status ailments. These guys are gonna sap away your HP, and you got to get rid of them so you can continue to officially fight me. But hey, guess what? You can't officially fight me because you've got these beetles on you, and I'm all the way across the map and can put these beetles on you at any given moment. It's one of those things where the SMT BS just kicks in, and you remember, oh, it's SMT, there's SMT BS. But holy shit, this boss fight, I get PTSD when I look at flies now. Every single time I see a fly, you know, out in public or in the summer, there's a fly in my house, you know, I want to grab like an AK and I want to light that thing up. Alright? I'm not a violent person. I'm a very calm person. But I see a fly, I swear to Jesus, I will cut that thing into a million pieces, Raiden style. You know, like it'll be all like Metal Gear Solid in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be like chia, kia, kia, chia, kia, right? Metal Gear Rising, you know? And I'll like cut that nigga up into pieces and shit. And the flies will get like mutilated. I will record myself ripping a fly's wings off and then burning him. I'll record myself freezing the fly in the freezer. I'll record myself shooting the fly. I'll record myself peeing on the fly. I'll record myself burning the fly. I'll record myself cutting the fly. I will put the fly in a wood chipper. I'll put the fly into a paper shredder. I will run the fly over with a car. I will run the fly over with a bike. I will run the fly over with a skateboard or a scooter. I hate flies. Holy shit. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and feel free to subscribe and comment down below things that you dislike. Be anything. It doesn't have to be, you know, JoJo related. It doesn't have to be life related. It can be anything in like a game or JoJo or life. You know, just go ahead and tell me things that you don't like, things that annoy you, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because every now and then you gotta complain about shit like this. It's really irritating sometimes. Sometimes you gotta just, you know, deal with it. But hey, it's fun to sit down and talk about these things. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video.
Lefty caught me, almost shot an eye out. Felt good though, even with the cotton dry mouth. Time out. Okay, time back in. Never seen a living human being with black skin. What's cracking? Besides smoking trees and wheezing, with no reason, working like a broken tetrahedron.